Alright guys, before getting into the video, just to let you know, you can now pick up your shroom tail plastics on the website shroomfishing.com.au. Link is in the description. Alright, let's go. In this video, we're going to be doing a Kmart challenge. Let's go guys, let's go ahead inside and pick out some gear, and then we're going to go and fish it on the river right now. Right here, right now. Let's go. Alright, so we're in here now. We're just looking for the rod racks and, you know, all that sort of stuff. Go down towards the toys. It's actually warm in here, luckily. So, unrelated note, do you guys see that green laser pointer light on me? What's that about? Yeah, it's got to be around here somewhere. Just got to keep looking. This will be the first Kmart there it is. I see it right now. And by the way, guys, while we go out here, you let me know if you know exactly which Kmart we're in. So you let me know in the comment section. You might get it right.
A few moments later.
There we go. Right at the fishing aisle, there was a selection of rods, sinkers, hooks, lines, soft plastic lures, hard bodies, squid jigs, tackle boxes and more. Let me know if you see anything you want to see in a future video. But for now, this white rod here caught my eye, but it was labelled as 27 bucks. I reckon we could do something with this. Okay guys, I'm going to pick up this rod here. Turns out it's $19. Let's go pay for it now. But I'll show you that it is 19. All right, we're just doing a price check right now. Have a look at this. It's not 27. 19 bucks. $20 Kmart challenge. All right, scan the thing. And I'm gonna pick up some sinkers for myself. Alright, we're out of here. We have to show the lady anything. Okay guys, we got out of here. Finally I can speak at my normal volume. Let's go and fish this Kmart challenge. Let's go do it. Alright, here we are at the wharf guys. We're going to be using this combo tonight just around this wharf. We might move away, but we want to just try to catch whatever we can. And let's just have a look at the goods guys. So first of all, this is the ultimate sidekick 6-foot junior spin. I wasn't able to go through all the specs inside the shop of course, but just so you know, it contains small moving parts, choking hazard. So if you guys are under 12, please be supervised. Now time to rip off the packaging and start fishing this darn thing. We're just going to use it as is. So the nice white reel here, and I don't think the shortness of the rod is going to be to any detriment here on the wharf. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start and try to get some squid. And I'm going to show, and to start off with, I'll show you what we're going to do. Trying to get off these, what are they called? Cable ties. They're some of the hardest things to cut. No, pliers aren't going to do it, are they guys? Try a pair of scissors instead, but these are my braid scissors. Oh, there we go, it works. 1, 2, more cable ties. Jeez, so there's a rubber band here. Get the reel up. Oh, wow. I'm going to go put this in the bin. Look at the reel, guys. So it's got monofilament already spooled on this light little thing. I'm just going to use it as is. I'm just trying to tighten this knot down here. It's just not tightening. There we go. Let's give it the first spin. Woohoo! Is that as smooth as a Stella? I don't know about that, but it feels pretty smooth. Let's put up the two pieces together. See how this looks. I'm excited. Line up the guides. There it is. Wow. So I guess this is what we're going to do tonight. And to start off with, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start squidding with this first. Okay, so this is one thing you can do on any wharf is try to chase squid at night. So we're going to tie on one of these jigs. It's a bit of a mess. We'll go for this one here. Pink head with a yellow body, small size, 2.2. Tie that on now. There we go guys, rig ready on the Kmart combo. Let's see if it brings us any luck. This is the Kmart tangles, man. Okay guys, all rigged up, all ready to go. Gonna have the first cast, very first cast. There we go. Oh wow, it actually cast. Not bad. Okay, now look at this. Do you guys not miss this? This is memory on the mono. Oh, how I miss this. Maybe we might need a bigger sinker for this, to be honest. But we'll just deal with this for the moment and see how it goes. Mono floats as well. So we've been spoiled with braid. Every time we fish, we're just using braid line. So we're gonna just use whatever this Jarvis Walker Ultimate UFD 200 sidekick came with. Do we have the best combo on the market right here on the wharf? We're the schnazziest looking angler? Let's find out. Let's find out. And part of me wants to do this challenge so that you guys at least get to see not just all the super expensive gear that I'm always using, like Stellars, Exists, Edge Rods, Battlers, so on and so forth, G Loomises. We can use a $19 combo as well and see what we can get, because I know a lot of people do get, oh, first cast, no way, we're on. This is first cast. This is the squid, I think. Guys, no joke. Is the Kmart doing the goods? Can you hear my reel going? Can you guys hear it? No way, no way. I was just telling you how I just want to show you. Oh, here we go. Let me finish it in a second, but let's bring it on board. Oh, bang. Bada boom, bada bing. First squid, and I didn't even try. Well, I did try. Guys. We'll give it the sniff test here. He's just hooked on the prong right there. That was the first cast. We can save this for bait, but bit of a risky sniff, you reckon? 3, 2, 1. Oh, smelt like trying to put your hand in a tiger. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go put him down and we'll dispatch of him, guys. We're gonna save him for bait. So I'll dispatch of him here, but I've got you know what? I've got a chopping board. So what we'll do is I'll get you to hold this for a second. Here it is, guys. We've got the chopping board right here. So the main thing is always point his head away from you, because when you drop him hard, he will squirt. So if you want to encourage a squirt, do that. Pull the prongs back and they come off. And I'll take the rod here. And if you want to keep your bait fresh for next time, you want to chop him in the body and in the head, and he will turn white when he does. So there's one. See how it's turned white for the body? And then for the head, he's turned white. So now that's fresh. That's a completely solid bait right there. Perfect. He's twitching, but that's just nerves, guys. He's dead. Trust me. Wow, that's not how the challenge is supposed to start, but I'll take that, guys. That was so good. I'm gonna pick the gear off the ground. We're gonna keep going. I didn't even get a chance to explain anything in the video, and it's already happened. So yeah, so far, what do you think? Cheap gear, expensive gear? Cheap gear's first cast special. Was that first cast luck? We're gonna find out. And yeah, basically all I was doing was I was just doing slow lift with the squid jigs. Now I don't have the Kmart squid jig tonight, but I did a video earlier with the Kmart squid jig, so check that one out. But if you guys want to see this paired with Kmart squid jigs, I reckon this would work too. So let me know if you want to see that video while I continue to keep lifting and see if we get a few more. You know, first one's a fluke. Maybe we need to get another one to prove that we didn't fluke that catch. Oh, we're on again. I think we're on again, guys. I think this is number 2 coming in. I was just playing with the drag in my hand. See what we got? Oh, wow. So it ain't no fluke, guys. It is not a fluke. I repeat. Oh, stand away. That's a grenade. He was pointing straight at me for a second. That's number 2, guys, right there. I'll hold him up so you can see him a bit better. Right over there. Oh, he's got me. I think they bite, they hurt. Oh, 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 oh. I'm joking, guys. It didn't bite me, but it did bite me one time in a video. That's 2 in a row. I cannot believe it. We're on a roll. This is a Kmart challenge. What challenge? What challenge, guys? What challenge? We're just doing the business here. We'll go for a 3-for. All I'm doing is I'm just casting and slow lifting. It can't get easier than this. Wow, that banging noise. There's fairies along the other side. Guys, what do you think? The ultimate UFD 200. We're gonna get this right. We've got to learn this name, because should I get rid of my expensive reels and just use this? Okay, now seriously guys, of course you get what you pay for. The expensive gear is obviously a lot better, but I think there's a fair few adults there that want to get kids involved in fishing, and for 19 bucks this actually got me into fishing. Well, this got me into a good session tonight so far, just the start of it. So you can imagine, at such a, you know, not much of an outlay, you can do this too. And we're obviously gonna try and catch some fish as well. This is just something you can catch along the wharf. All right guys, I just had another cast, but let's bring it in. We're gonna do something else. What else can you do with a Kmart rod? Well, firstly, you can untangle this. Okay, so this is what else I can imagine that you can do on a wharf, is to use some pilchards, tweed bait pilchards, and see if you can catch some yakkers or something. So I'm gonna do that. And once we got either a livey or some squid, which we just got squid, we're gonna send it out. Send one of them out just to have some fun and see if we catch another fish. Yeah, so here's a pilchard right there. Just gonna go fill it up one side, and then just cut little pieces like this. There we go, that's it. Guys, I've got a 3-hook sabiki ready to go with a sinker on the bottom. That's what we're gonna use. Just tying this on right now, 5-turn uni knot. I think that's 6 turns in fact, and yeah, we're done, that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna come up this end. I've got the pilchards on the chopping board right here. Alright, hopefully this doesn't fall in the water. I'm gonna now bait up the 3 hooks. So I'll start with the bottom. Just one of the slithers of pilchard. That's one. Oh, can you hear that? There was a fish jumping just below us. This might be the go right now. Now, once we catch whatever we catch, if it's usable as a bait, we'll decide between the squid and whatever we can get and see how we're gonna fish it. And it's probably gonna be dead bait, because I don't think this rod A would hold a whole live bait. That's the first thing. And number two, like most people that are starting fishing, they're not going to be straight into the live bait. It is a different level of fishing, you know, so to speak. So I'm probably just going to use cut bait from what we've got. But we'll see what we get here. See what I feel like right after we catch something, if we catch something, that is. Maybe we'll be forced to just use whatever we've caught. Okay, I think I lost all my baits, guys. We're gonna wind in and try again, if we have. And actually, I'm surprised we haven't really lost the bait, but the bottom one here has lost most of its meat. So I'll rebait with a fresh piece here, make it a little bit more appetizing. There. Go drop it back in. Yes, on. That's it. Oh, I dropped him. That was a good try, guys. Good try. Drop it down again. So, feedback from the Kmart rod is a little spongy. I must admit, the little bites from these fish are making it hard to feel. Hit. On. Do I still have him? We might still have him. Yep, I can feel the little kicks. What do we got, guys? Let's go bring him in. 3, 2, 1. Bang! Mr. Yakka, there we go. Can we go get him up? That is the first yakka of the night, and that's another bait. Another bait that we could use later. Come off, but it's giving me a big problem. Okay guys, this rig might be done for the night. So this might be the only yakka that I'm getting. So I'm showing you right now the damage on the sabiki, which is why I like to use single hooks. Anyway, right over there, Mr. Yakka. Let's give it a sniff. It's telling me Kmart's bigger and better than Big W. Is that true? I don't know about that. You guys let me know. Yep, there we go. Alright guys, I lied. I lied. I said I was gonna untangle that thing. I actually did. Of course, I untangled that thing. We're just gonna get another one, just for good measure. 3, 2, 1. Bang! And this time, this is what I normally do. I normally hold the sinker so that you prevent them huge tangles. That we finally learnt our lesson. That's a twofer. Okay, guys. I've got a yak in my hand. I got my squid in my hand. I think we're gonna go and cut up some squid. So let's do the next part. Swivel, sorry, not a swivel. I've got an easy rig. That's the orange thing, and I've clipped onto it a big sinker. It's probably a bit too heavy for this rod, but we'll make it work. 80 grams is the approximate weight. I've got a little light swivel here, and then the 20-pound braid, sorry, 20-pound leader, and I'm gonna tie on here a 2.0 bait holder, which is, I'm gonna just go grab it right now. So right over here, the Jarvis Walker chemically sharpened hooks bulk pack bait holder 450. Jeez, that's a bit of a mouthful. And this is what they look like. Right over there. Okay. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna use one of the squid that I got earlier. We just wanna show you that there's actually like merit in using a Kmart rod. And what better way to do it than to put on a bit of bait. Okay, so down over here is the mantle. We'll have a look at that. And I'm just gonna cut out a strip right there. Is this my knife? Yeah, it is. Yeah, of course it's my knife. Where am I gonna get a knife from? Anyway, so strip over here. Let's get close up of that. Yep. I'm gonna go over here, and then I'll go pick up the rod. Put the thing between my legs, and I'm just gonna hook it through. Put the bait on. You know what? Yeah, we'll do yeah, we'll just put it through here. So put it through once, and then put it through the other end. Because I find like if you do it like this, it keeps it a bit more straight. See, like that. Look at that. That's not too bad. You can even pull it up a bit if you want to reposition it. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk around. Go find some space out here. So, just gotta launch it out here. There we go. See how long it takes to sink. Watch the line. It's going, it's going, it's still going, it's still going, it's still going. That's deep. That is deep. Keep going. It's still going. Wow, it's still going? You serious? It's still going? Dude, what, have we hooked onto a ferry? It's gotta stop. There we go. Oh my god. It finally stopped. It must be pretty deep out here. So we'll just go and just set the bait. It feels pretty spongy because it's mono, and I'll just leave the rod here to its own devices, and hopefully we catch something at some stage. Alright, there we go. That's it. So, gotta play the waiting game. See what we can do with the Kmart rod. We're gonna catch anything? We're not gonna catch anything? We're gonna find out. I'm just gonna sit back and take in the view, the harbour bridge. Just bringing this in, it should just be a sinker. It's a big sinker. Find out anyway. Oh, yeah. Guys, I thought that was just a leaf. Look at that. We've got one of them. We've got a gnarly starfish there, dude. No frickin' way. He's actually eating the bait. Look at where he's eating it. Look where the meat's coming into the middle part of him. Nah, you know what? Should we allow him to have? Let's allow him to have a bit of that meat. So I'm gonna cut the bait right there, so he can have that bit of squid since he so desperately wants it, guys. Look at that. He's got one short arm. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he's had an injury or something. But anyway, I'm gonna shuriken toss him out here. Back in. Alright, and then we'll send it out. We'll send out the bait once again and see what we get. It's not in the right place. Is that on the bait? Oh, there could be something on this, guys. Something's done. Something's moved this bait. Oh, it's come off. It's come off. I think it's come off. I think it's come off. No, it's still there, is it? I don't even know. I can't feel anything really. It's on it.
Oh, it's a.
3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh wow! Big Taylor on the Kmart. On the Kmart. Big Taylor on the Kmart. Oh. Is that not fluke or is that not fluke, guys? We just fluked it. We just used that squid, as you saw, or we converted it to a Taylor. I knew something was up when I saw the line and it wasn't like in the right place. In fact, it got me by surprise, guys. But that's a big Taylor. That's a big chopper. Or can we call him a greenback? Possibly. Let's give it a sniff anyway. Bargains galore on Kmart, guys. 3, 2, 1. There he is, gone. Boom! Guys, what'd you think about this Kmart challenge? Hit the like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If you want to support me, consider getting some of my lures from the website shroomfishing.com.au. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. And of course, watch this next video playing right here. What the Sigma?